Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Easter Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo. Today we continue Season 6. We have a home game against Augsburg today. We are just into September, so the transfer window has closed. Since we last met, I played 3 matches. We've added a few more players. So we'll look at our transfers first, and then we'll go through our matches, and then we will take on Augsburg. So last episode we opened our campaign with a 3-0 home win against Fortuna Düsseldorf. They had an early red card, we took advantage and scored 3 goals. So yeah, good performance against 10 men, that was expected. But 3 goals, none conceded, good. So 3 matches to show you, but before we look at those, let's show you the extra transfer news. So Simon Halbrock has left for the season. He's gone to Babelsberg on loan for a season. Didn't really need to sign him, I don't think, but he was free, so and he wasn't earning too much. What is his wage? 750 a week, which for us now isn't that much. So I've got no problem sending him out for the season. So he's at Babelsberg. But I think for the first time this series, we've actually sold a player for money. Hanno Scharton, the 17-year-old central midfielder, has gone to Ingolstadt on deadline day. We had, I think, 4 different clubs bid for this guy, and it was in the region of the lowest bid was about £50,000. But Ingolstadt in total with add-ons bid, I think it was £105,000. And I haven't used him. Like, he's got a good scout report. He was 2-star current ability, 5-star potential. And at 17, you know, he could realise that. We don't know. We've had him for a little while. Some of his attributes are good. He's got very good pace for a 17-year-old and some decent mentals and some good technical attributes as well. But he wasn't very determined. I wasn't using him, so I thought I'd cash in. And over £100,000 in total, I think that's not too bad. So, yeah, we've done well. And he's gone to Ingolstadt. Played a lot of games for the second team. Actually got 10 goals for a boarding midfielder. That's very, very good. So he did well for our second team, but never broke into the first team. 3 more transfers in to show you. We'll start off with Tim Albitat, who's a 30-year-old central midfielder, can play as a ball winner, can play sort of a bit deeper as like a defensive midfielder, can play as a playmaker. Very versatile central midfielder, which I think is what we need. We signed him from Magdeburg, £21,000 as a fee. He's played his first match and he did pretty well. Decent passer. Mentals, all very, very good. A lot of 12s. I don't think I've seen so many 12s in one place. And again, physically very well rounded. Just a very solid midfielder. He's joined in midfield by Tim de Mel, who, I don't know, Tim the Melt. If he doesn't do very well, we might end up calling him Tim the Melt, but we will wait and see. He is, again, a bit of a versatile midfielder, maybe a bit more attack-minded, still like deep line playmaker on support is probably where he's going to play most. 3.5-star current ability, got 5-star potentials, 20 years old, £3,200 a week, which is one of the highest earners in the club. Signed from Bochum for £150,000. Not played too many games in his time, played 3 matches last season for Bochum and didn't do too well. That was in the top flight and they got relegated, I think, bottom. So that might be why. But for us, hopefully he'll do well. Got some good attributes once again. Very good first touch, good passer, very good technique, does well in a team. Physically, he's all right. Like, acceleration's good. He's got no flair, so I think he can only run in straight lines. But yeah, some good attributes in here, and we'll see how he does. And then last but not least, Mats Kohler, who is a left-sided midfielder, or a left winger. Very much like Urkic's replacement. Urkic is going to be sort of phased out of the team this season and is going to be out of contract at the end. So this will be Urkic's last season. He was signed from 1860 Munich for £17,000. He was on the transfer list. He wasn't happy. So we've jumped in. Like I said, he's earning a lot, but we haven't paid that much for him. So I'm not too bothered about the wage, really. But what we really needed was someone that can take corners. Our set piece takers aren't very good. I think apart from the right side of player we got, who's called Hollerback, we haven't got very good corner takers. This guy's got 14 corners, so I thought, well, he'd be very important. Also got 12 free kicks as well. So yeah, going to be one of our key set piece takers when he plays, I think. But again, very, very good attributes. He's a good dribbler, which again we don't have much of. Crossing's good. Good technique. He's fairly aggressive, so that might be something to watch out for. Very determined, good flair, good work rate. Very, very agile. He looks like a very good winger, and I think that's what we need, is that our wide player this season has not been very good for a couple of seasons even. Our wingers have really struggled for form sometimes. Hopefully this guy will fix that. So that brings our spending to just under £1 million and £65,000 out with Shapton's transfer out. A 65 up front, and overall it will rise to 105 with instalments, and how much they're paying us sort of after a certain number of appearances and stuff like that. So I think our business has been very good. It is over now. We're looking at some sort of 16, 17-year-olds just to try and get some decent youth prospects in and maybe play them, because that is something that I don't do enough, is play youngsters. So we have still got loads of money. We've still got like over £1 million transfer budget and £27,500 of wage budget. So we've still got so much to play with. It's been a really hard transfer window. Like, we haven't relied on loans too much. We've actually been able to spend, but it's very hard to find players because most of the ones are either too expensive for us or not quite good enough for us. There's not a lot in that middle ground, so that's why I think we struggle at the moment. But I will stop rambling. Let's go through the 3 matches I played off screen. They were all away from home. First up was the Berliner derby against Union Berlin, and we won 2-0. Very, very good result against a team that we drew and lost to last season. They beat us 4-2. And then there was a goalless draw in the first half of last season. So to get a win against them, it's good. So Filip Oselko scored his first goal for the club after less than 4 minutes. A very strong start to the game, giving us that 1-0 lead. And then in the second half, it was Furkan Tazurek scoring his first goal of the season, 72 minutes, making it 2-0. Didn't create a lot other than that. Like I said, we had a lot of shots, we had a lot of possession, but didn't make them count. They weren't really good efforts. There weren't big chances, really. We had like 2 or 3, but other than those goals, there wasn't a lot more than that. Union Berlin had 1 or 2 chances, but yeah, didn't do too well. But we defended well. Selkos got man of the match with a goal. Tazurek did well. Good performance. Then we had our German Cup first round tie against the TSV Steinbach, who were in the 4th division, where we started out our career. A 3-0 win away from home against 4th tier sides. Strong performance once again, good performance. Mark Curie played in goal. I'm going to play him in the cup matches, although there may only be 1 more considering who we've drawn. But another strong defensive performance, and yeah, did really, really well in this one. An early goal for Birim Hilili, 2 goals in 3 appearances for the defender now. Wasn't a lot of goals last season for defenders. We've had 2 in 3 matches from the same player, so that's good. 40 minutes in, Jean-Claude Cabert scored his first goal of the season to make it 2-0. And then in the second half, Adrian Mittelstadt came off of the bench and in the 79th minute made it 3-0 with his first goal of the season. Had a couple of seasons where he hasn't played too much, but had that big season 3 where, of course, he scored like 4 or 5 goals. And I think he's going to have a lot of sub-appearances this year. I think you'll see him a lot more. And yeah, he got the goal here to make it 3-0. So a 3-0 win against Steinbach puts us through to the second round of the German Cup. And guess what? We've drawn Bayern Munich again. We had them last season in round 1 or not round 2, but this time we're in the second round. And it's not at home either. It's at the Allianz Arena. 75,000 capacity. We're going to Bayern Munich again. Well, we're facing them again, but this time it's at their stadium. I don't know how much of that capacity is going to be filled by us. I don't know. We only get about 7,000 or 8,000 at our stadium. And apart from like the derby matches, well, we almost fill up. We get to about 14,000. But yeah, that's going to be a great match. We'll see how we do. I'm not expecting us to win, but we did pretty well against them last season. We survived the first half without conceding and only lost 2-0. So we did well last time. We'll see how we do this time. And the third and final match we played off screen, again, was away from home. And it was against the big rivals Dynamo Dresden. And we won 2-1. And again, we sort of benefited from an early red card for our opponents. There's Patrick Moschel, the winger, got a straight red card on 18 minutes. Very early red once again. And they actually finished the match with 9 men because they had an injury late on. So and that allowed us to get our late winner. So there's 2 goals for Tazurek in this one. He got the first goal on 35 minutes, giving us that 1-0 lead, of course, with that man advantage as well. Went attacking, so went through the middle and got the first goal. Dynamo Dresden did equalise with their 10 men. Pascal Köpke with the glancing header to equalise for Dresden, making it 1-1. But then, of course, they had their injury to the goal scorer Köpke, and we took advantage with them down to 9 men and scored in the 93rd minute of, I think it was 6 minutes of injury time because of the injury. So we got the winner in stoppage time to Zurich with his second of the game and got a 2-1 win away from home. So 3 league matches played, 3-1, and we're through in the cup. Good few games. So Augsburg are evens favourites for the game, but we have started very, very well. We'll try and build on it. Let's have a look at the team then. I don't really see a need to change it too much. They're playing pretty well. These new players are going to have to wait a little while for their debut because they're not really match fit. So they're playing some games for the reserve to try and get some fitness up. Alright, we've been on a good run. We'll try and extend that good run and make it 4 wins from 4. Just a slight tactical tweak. Going to bring the lines back to standard. But that's all. Just a slight tactical tweak, because I know how good these guys are. Diaby on the ball here for Augsburg. And Vilchizny to Ku. Vilchinsky. We'll try that. I don't know. It's very hard to see sometimes, especially when you've got so many letters like that. He must have a high Scrabble score. Kadira. Augsburg with a good spell of possession here. Postolaki goes for goal and scores. 5 minutes in, and we are 1-0 down. Virgiliu Postolaki scores. From range as well. Didn't really close him down. Maybe a high line is a good idea. I don't know. But Kadira to Postolaki. Took it round the number 34, Halili. And it's a good effort, actually. They did well there. Not really a lot we could have done. That's better. Selkos. Head it on. Come on. Come on, you're pacey. Come on. Is that good? It's not bad. That's a bad header, though. Tajurek, go on. Come on. No. Score. Yes. I'm so excited about a 1-1 equaliser after 7 minutes. Tajurek scores. That's his 4th for the season. 4 goals in 3 matches? Yeah. 4 in 3. I didn't think he was going to score that then. He had like 3 different chances then. This should have been 1-1 here, but he saved it. And then Danso went to clear it, and then Tajurek eventually pokes it over the line with an open goal. That was frantic. Christ. 8th minute, and we are 1-1. This could be a high-scoring game. Vilchinsky to Diaby, and now again the break. End-to-end stuff here. And that's a brilliant tackle by Paradisi. Excellent work. Kircher with a long ball. Danso deals with it pretty well. Kadira. And now Hartman's got space to go into. Is he going to go for goal? No, he goes out wide. And, well, Jacob kept it in play. Jalugos goes for goal. Hartman! Hendel saves! Oh, this is a frantic game. Christ. It's all happening at our end. Okay, we're finally quieting down a bit and we're approaching half-time. 1-1. Not a bad scoreline. I'd like to try and continue our perfect start, but we're not doing too badly. Some of the ratings are slightly poor. Only 4 shots on goal for us compared to their 14. They have very much been on top, but could have had a lot more goals. They didn't finish their chances. Good ball for Tajurek. Paradisi's in support. That's a good ball for Paradisi. And Selkos at the far post with a header. And, well, he had a bad first half, and he's got a goal 10 minutes into the second half. 2-1. We lead for the first time in the match, and Selkos gets goal number 2 for the season. Wasn't sure about him in January when we got him. He had a pretty slow start, but he started this season well. Great ball for Paradisi, and Selkos at the far post with a header. That's a good header, and it's a 2-1 lead for us. Alright, we are on the hour. Got another corner to defend. Postolaki keeps it in, and saved by the keeper and cleared by Selkos. He's having a better second half, definitely. Okay, I'm going to make a change up front. Kabaya is going to make way for Brasnic. He's had a pretty quiet game, so Brasnic is on. Going to hope for another double figures for him this year. We'll see what he can do. Make it 5 in a row, or 6 in a row even. Much quieter second half. We had that goal, and that's all we've really seen. So, not too bad. And a throw in here. McConnon. And Selkos brought down, but no foul given. And we've given the ball away. Ku goes for the long ball. Postolaki out on the flank. He needs support. We've got nobody in the box. And, well, you've got people coming in now. Diaby goes for goal, and it's off target. Postolaki was far forward, but he had no support, none whatsoever. Free kick for Ku. Lays it off for Hartman, who goes for goal. Oh, and it hits the bar. McConnell's going to come off. He's getting a bit tired. We'll bring on Adrian Mittelstadt. And, I mean, we're going to go defensive. 24 shots for Augsburg, and they're going to come away with 0 points, it seems. One more change to make. We're into injury time. Tajurek's going to come off. We're going to get just a midfielder in there. Presthoffer's on for Tajurek. Last change made, just get an extra man in midfield and try and see this out. And it looks like we have. It looks like it's going to be 4 wins from 4. And we've got a late free kick here. And that's been cleared. And I think the whistle's going to blow. Or there might be a chance for a 3rd goal. Presthoffer. Why are we still playing? Come on, Bogner. Right, come on. We're coming up on 5 minutes played now. I don't know why. There we go. Thank you, ref. I mean, you had minute added on then. I don't know why, but we've made it another win, 2-1, 4 wins from 4. But that was close. Augsburg had so many chances there, it seems. Well, 1 clear-cut chance, 1 half chance, but I don't know, they had plenty of possession in the first half. 25 shots. I feel like they should have done better. We were, again, very, very solid. So, yeah, very, very happy with that. We're setting a trend now. 1 season we stay in the division, and then the 2nd season we go up. We're going up every 2 seasons, so by that trend, that means we're going to get promoted this year. And so far, we're looking on course. No, it's only been 4 games, but we've had a perfect start. Now, I know this is going out a day late because I've had a very busy bank holiday weekend with work, and Monday I was busy as well after work on Monday. So I've had very little time to play, so that's why this is going out a day late. I apologise. But there will still hopefully be 3 videos this week. I'm going to probably upload Friday instead of Thursday, and then I'll upload as usual on a Sunday. So you will still be getting 3 videos this week. It's just they'll be pushed back a little bit. So we've got a little international break now. McCollin's playing, as is I think Osterman, playing for the German under-20s. So a little international break. We'll definitely do like sort of 5 or 6 matches off screen, just try and get a little bit further in, because I think I played a little bit earlier than I usually do. So I think we'll try and jump ahead. But definitely 5 or 6 matches. But Ingolstadt are next, who are relegated from the first division, and you've got 1860 Munich, Regensburg, Duisburg and Karlsruhe. So next time we'll do either Holstein Kiel. I'm going to try and aim for Bochum, as they were the other team relegated from the Bundesliga. Going to be a tough test, that one, so I'm going to try and aim for that one. I think it'll probably be Bochum next time. I'm going to aim for 6, and I should be able to do it. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. And I've got a second channel as well, which you'll see a link to at the end. I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, guys. Next time will be Bochum, and we'll see how long we can make this start last. We're 4 wins from 4 so far. A couple of seasons ago we made it 7 wins from our first 7. That's the best start we've had. Can we extend that? Well, we'll wait and see. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.